Bridgerton is back. After over a year of anticipation, we will finally see our favorite characters again.
Did you miss me?
Right now, let's find out how the huge success of the first season affected the actors. Discover if the bedroom scenes are going to stay as hot with the exit of Regé-Jean Page. And learn why Penelope is in danger. Let's start. The after effects of mega success. Not even Lady Whistledown could have predicted that Bridgerton would become such a global phenomenon. The success of the first season raised expectations so high that showrunner Chris Van Dusen felt pressure to live up to them. He revealed that working on the second season of Bridgerton was much harder than creating an unknown show from scratch. Still, he did his best to bring back all the elements of the series that people fell in love with the first time around. And what about the actors? Many of them were actually quite nervous to return to set.
It was like, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Luke Newton shared that his first few takes were challenging for him. He even started stuttering over his lines.
It was definitely a moment of like, I have to keep reminding myself that this is my job and we've done it before and it's all gonna be fine and I can trust it.
Thankfully, both Luke's on-screen brothers were near and supported him. Jonathan Bailey was excited to be back on set, but instead of fixating on everyone's expectations and letting that affect him, he channeled his feelings into his character. I felt super kooky, and I don't know if that's necessarily unhelpful when it came to Antoni, he reflected. His character is under the spotlight this season, so the anxiety that Viscount Bridgerton was experiencing was pretty similar to that of Jonathan. Naturally, that apprehension wasn't exclusive to the returning cast only. Newcomers Simone Ashley and Charitra Chandran shared how they felt about joining the team. Ashley revealed that she was a bit intimidated to step onto a set that was already established, but she found strength by connecting to the fierceness of her character. Meanwhile, Chandran wasn't affected at all.
Immediately from the trailer, I was obsessed. I was like, this is so colorful and beautiful, and I've never seen anything like it.
In fact, she channeled her newbie energy into her role. I focused on being an outsider and how it makes you feel, explained Charitra. These charming actresses play the Sharma sisters, who are the show's two new leading ladies and love interests of Antoni Bridgerton. Let's see what the Viscount is up to this season. Stepping into the Duke's shoes. To the great disappointment of his fans, the breakout star, Regé-Jean Page, won't be returning to our screens as the Duke. The actor explained that this was actually planned from the very start, and he only signed on for a one-season arc. However, in a recent interview, Page refused to deny or confirm his possible cameo. I couldn't possibly tell you, he said. Isn't there something wonderful about being surprised by what you weren't suspecting? So, we'll see. Because we'll definitely miss those steamy scenes with the dashingly handsome Duke. Thankfully, Phoebe Dynevor, who returns as Daphne, has assured viewers they won't be disappointed. We're very much passing on the baton to the lovely Johnny, she revealed. At the same time, Bailey himself has mixed feelings about becoming the romantic hero of the sophomore season. The actor admitted that it was quite scary, but he enjoyed seeing his character develop. The show will pick up with Antoni right after what he's been through with his mistress, Sienna. He's thinking a lot about love and duty and honor and his pursuit of a perfect wife. But fans are mainly concerned about one thing. What about the steamy scenes? We have an answer for you, so keep watching. Right now, though, let's talk about what makes Bridgerton so wonderful and heartwarming. All about love. Although romance lies at the heart of the show, it also celebrates another kind of love, that of friends and family. We have already met the Featheringtons and the Bridgertons, and it looks like the introduction of the Sharmas will continue the theme of how family helps us survive in this world. They always fly home when things go wrong, observed Simone Ashley, who plays Kate. They always have that support, and that's really important. Her co-star Charitra Chandran chimed in, explaining the more than sisterly bond between the characters. No matter what happens, these two will always choose each other. In fact, that is what the series creator Chris Van Dusen had in mind for season 2. He always saw the relationship between Kate and Edwina as just as important and crucial as the main love story. Moreover, family becomes a point of connection between Kate and Antoni Bridgerton once they get past their bickering. Jonathan Bailey elaborated on why his character is so unhappy with his life. His father's demise made him assume the role of the patriarch too early, and so Anthony's love for his family is a complex mix of fondness, duty, honor, and bitterness. In turn, his enemy-turned-lover Kate is content to remain a spinster because she has closed herself off after brushes with grief when she was younger. And when these two finally realize how much they have in common, they create a chemistry that puts even Daphne and Simon to shame. Thirsty moments. For many fans, Bridgerton's much-talked-about bedroom scenes were a main attraction of the series. Simon and Daphne definitely brought a unique dynamic to the show. One, an experienced rake. The other, a sheltered young woman with no understanding of sex. Well, showrunner Van Dusen promises viewers just as many steamy moments as in Season 1, with one important difference. Season 2's lovebirds are more sexually savvy. There's always been a familiarity deep down with what Kate wants, revealed Simone Ashley. The actress previously appeared as Olivia in Sex Education and found the similarity between the shows quite intriguing. They might be touching on slightly taboo topics, she added, but these characters know what they want. Kate Sharma is definitely a force to be reckoned with.
The sister. The sister.
And paired with Antoni, the two of them together are just magnetic. The showrunner promises that we won't be able to take our eyes off them. But don't just take his word for it. You can see the sparks fly already in the trailer.
Do you find my smile pleasing?
I find your opinion of yourself entirely too high.
Well, now we are eager to see how Antoni will manage to woo this sharp-tongued lady. Now, let's move on to the main troublemaker of the show, Penelope's sticky situation. Nicola Coughlan revealed that this season, her character is definitely more mature. I think of it in the Britney Spears thing, explained the actress. She's not a girl, yet not a woman in this season. Penelope is more aware of the power she wields.
I've been sharpening my knives for all of you.
However, that doesn't mean she's any better at using it, and that will probably land her in trouble more than once. Nicola also shared that after Lady Whistledown was unmasked, her storyline became extremely fun to film. In Season 2, we'll see Penelope not only as a shy wallflower, but as a scandalous writer, getting away with broadcasting gossip. And it seems inevitable that her relationship with her dearest friends will undergo some changes, because Penelope has been lying to literally everyone in her life. Eloise Bridgerton's search for Whistledown's true identity threatens the fierce bond between the two young women, because if she finds out that Penelope is doing all the things that Eloise has only dreamed of, she'd be pretty upset. By the way, this season, the chatty second eldest sister of the Bridgerton clan becomes a debutante. And who knows, maybe she'll meet someone special. Although in Julia Quinn's novels, she continues to enjoy her spinsterhood until book number 5, while the TV series has only been renewed for seasons 3 and 4 so far. On another note, one of the supporting characters is getting her own spin-off show. All hail the Queen! Last spring, it was announced that Shonda Rhimes was going to create a limited series that would expand the Bridgerton universe. It will tell the origin story of Her Majesty Queen Charlotte. A large part of the audience had hardly heard about her before Bridgerton premiered. So, they were surprised to learn that, unlike the other characters, she's an actual historical figure. Netflix purposely cast the role with a black actress, as many historians believe the real-life queen was of African descent. She was married to King George III, aka Mad King George, and ruled for nearly 6 decades. It's likely that the new show will cover the early stages of her marriage. Moreover, it will also uncover the backstories of Lady Danbury and the young Lady Violet, mother to the 8 Bridgerton siblings. Anyway, all that means is that we will see more amazing palaces and beautiful grounds, and there will definitely be a lot of dazzling Regency ball gowns. Speaking about balls, we have some good news in that department too. Modern classics. The first season's events were accompanied by instrumental versions of the biggest pop hits of recent years, including Billie Eilish's Bad Guy and Ariana Grande's Thank You Next. In the second season, the fan-favorite instrumental covers will return. Bridgerton's music supervisor Justin Camps explained that reimagined pop songs don't just give a unique style to refined dance routines. They also help fans connect to the story and understand the feelings of the characters on a deeper level. I feel like that added level of the covers just helps bring people in even more and just gives it such a unique style for these dance sequences. The full list has already been announced, and it's simply gorgeous. Just to name a few, there are covers of Madonna's Material Girl, Rihanna's Diamonds, and Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball. Still, one song was especially hard to get compared to the rest: Harry Styles' Sign of the Times. Styles is notoriously selective with who he licenses his music to, so when he finally gave his permission, the Bridgerton team were super excited. There's just something about those instrumental versions that breathe new life into already great songs and brings them to a new audience. We at OSSA honestly can't wait to watch the show. And before we end, here's one more teaser for you: A Girl's Best Friend. Those who have read the Bridgerton novels definitely remember that Kate's devotion to her dog is an important part of her character. And if the books are any indication, this somewhat overweight corgi called Newton might actually play a big role. This cutie greets every visitor, and often his first impressions of guests will become Kate's first impression as well. In particular, she pays close attention to how her pet reacts to gentlemen callers and potential suitors.
Newton is an excellent judge of character. Oh, see?
And judging from the second season's trailer, he will add a lot of hilarious funny moments. Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos on Bridgerton and its beautiful cast. And stay awesome.